Hello out there. Hey, this is Richard Blackstone, and you may know me from my award-winning book, Nuts and Bolts Spirituality, or maybe you see me on the television or heard one of my radio interviews. But if you heard me, then you know that I live by three principles. And the first principle is this idea that love is who we really are. You know, our quantum physicists now are breaking everything down to one thing, and they call it energy. Well, I call it love, and it's the same thing. But love is at the core of your being, and everything in existence comes from this source of energy known as love. The second principle that I live by is this idea that everything in existence, including you and I, comes from one source. And so we're all tied together through this one source of everything that exists. And so at the higher levels of our consciousness, we're all one. And that's the, oh, this is my cat Timberland. I guess he wants to say hi. So that's my second principle. And the third principle I live by is this idea that we're all here to create our lives in any manner that we choose. Now, this is the most fun part of it for me, is because we get to create our lives the way we want our lives to be. And I am a living example that anybody can recreate their lives in any manner they choose. Because for the first 40 years of my life, I was basically sleepwalking. I mean, I was living very unconsciously, and I kind of thought that life was happening to me, and I had to kind of react to life and life's events. And then I got on this kind of a spiritual journey, and I discovered that, wait a minute, you know, we're not here to discover life. We're here to create our lives in any manner that we choose. And once I did that, then I thought, well, I'm going to create my life the way I really want it to be. And so that's what I did from that point on. I started creating my life. I created a grand vision of my life, and then I started moving into that vision. And that's what I teach today, is how you can consciously create your life the way you want it to be. Now, I knew that as a teacher and messenger of these profound spiritual concepts, that I had to actually kind of live what I was teaching. In other words, if I was going to teach abundance, health, and harmony, then I needed to live in abundance, health, and harmony. And so a few years back, you know, I started going, well, okay, I did have some physical ailments. I had a bad back and some other, you know, I wasn't eating properly, and so I thought, well, I'll take a year and I'll see what it takes to live in what I called optimum physical health. And the more I thought about that concept, the more I thought, well, you know, the way you really create at the highest levels is when you're in total balance in your mind, body, spirit, being. And the way to do that is to be in total wellness in mind, body, and spirit. And so that's what I did for a year. I created this environment where I was really going to live in total wellness. And what happened during that year is phenomenal. I mean, I not only cured many ailments of my physical body and live in optimum health right now. I mean, my bad back is cured. It's gone. I have just a wonderful relationship with my physical body. And we'll talk about that, you know, later. But I also discovered so many things about how my mind-body relationship works, and how I can really tap into my relationship with my spirit, so that I have this total connectedness with my mind, body, spirit, beingness, and live in balance. And what I discovered through that is the idea that the more you are in balance in your mind, body, spirit, being, the easier it is to manifest whatever you want in your life. And to me, that's what it's all about. It's all about having this ability to be a great manifester. Because once you learn that, then you can manifest anything you want. If you want optimal physical health, you manifest it. You become a person who lives in optimum health. If you want financial abundance, you can manifest it. If you want harmony in your relationships with your family, your co-workers, you can easily manifest it once you understand these ideas of total wellness in mind, body, and spirit. And so that's what I put together in my program, the Total Wellness Workshop. Is we're going to go through every aspect of your being, total wellness in your mind, how you get the things that you really desire from the universe. It's very fascinating, it's powerful, it's empowering, and it'll give you a lot of tools to help you manifest better. We're going to go in total wellness in our bodies to understand what is the mechanism that can help your physical body to be in optimum physical health. And this is critical. I mean, gosh, you're playing this game anyway, so it's more fun to play it when you're feeling healthy and vital. You wake up every day, you've got this huge vibrational thing going. It's just so much more fun. And then, of course, we're going to talk about total wellness in your relationship, the number one relationship in your life, and that's with your higher self, what we call our spirit or soul. And this is your relationship number one, and we're going to go in detail about how to develop that relationship and really be more in touch with who you really are. So it's a powerful workshop. I'm just so excited about it. It's the most exciting workshop I've ever put together, because without these kind of concepts, you can take all the workshops you want about how to make more money, how to lose weight, how to find your soulmate. You can take all the workshops you want, but they're not going to do any good unless you have this concept of total wellness in mind, body, spirit, and live in balance. So those are the concepts that you're going to learn here in the Total Wellness Workshop, and I'm really excited about it. I have had so many people that I've helped with this system, and it's just like, oh, God, it works. It works, because what happens is you begin to understand not only your true authentic self, which is critical, especially critical to manifesting, but you also understand these immutable laws that we're going to talk about. They're all integrated and interrelated. And once you understand your purpose in those laws, then you just apply yourself, and you get the simple part of doing it, but you got to understand the concepts of these immutable laws of the universe. And once you understand them, then they're easy to use. And then you can manifest anything you want. I know, because I'm a living example that you can do this. So anyway, it's really exciting. I'm glad you're here. I really would like you to continue on, get more information. Go to the website we have below. I'm not sure where it is on this page, below, to the side, whatever. Just fill in your name and email, and we'll get you more information about the Total Wellness Workshop. I want you there. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to be personally involved with every one of you. I want you to get this, because we're moving into an era of higher consciousness. The more you know, the more we can help all of humanity grow. And that's what it's all about. We're serving each other. Service and love are the keys. So looking forward to seeing you at the workshop. I'm so glad you're here. And thanks again. This is Richard Blackstone. Just go ahead and put your name and email where it's indicated, and we'll get more information to you about the workshop, and I'm looking so forward to seeing you there. Okay, thanks again. Go out and have a beautiful day, and as always, live in love. I'll see you later.